Is Summit suffering a COVID hangover? We hear straight from business owners. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. First, you never know just who you'll find at nearly 13,000 feet on a May ski day in Breck.
The nice soft snow, it's easy on the old joints.
That was local legend C.J. Mueller, three-time world record holder for skiing 137 miles per hour at the 1992 Olympics. Out trying to keep up with CJ was Madeline.
It's been wonderful. There's been a few blessings of powder days and then the warm sun, so you've got the whole gambit of snow going on.
Coming this June is the annual FERC Fashion Show fundraiser, and CJ is going to be there, dressed as a greaser.
You got to roll the pant cuffs up. They got to be fairly tight and rolled up with white socks. And having a little skin between the bottom of the pants and the top of the socks is good. Right. Tom Fricke, he knows all about that.
It's been a typical spring day out there. Chairlifts went on hold for about 1 hour at 2:30 for lightning. There's a national worker shortage, and resort towns like Summit could suffer the most, with just about everyone expecting record visitation this summer. Restaurant owners, like Mike Spry of Sunshine Cafe, are holding on with the same employees they did not lose to COVID.
I believe that the people who weathered the first 3-6 months of this up here, those were the folks that really have roots in the community, and they've committed to stay.
It's the same at Blue Moon Bakery, where owner Ben Reel is having to hire now.
Like everybody else, trying to gear up for the summer, and so we've had our help wanted sign out, and posting ads like everybody else.
And it is not just restaurants. Lucy at Wilderness Sports is struggling with hiring and product.
If it's not one thing, it's another. Like that boat getting stuck in the canal was just another hiccup. Shipping is delayed, production's delayed.
Outdoor guide services are feeling a bit more secure on the heels of COVID, like Colin at Colorado Anglers.
We had some growth, which was really nice to see. Despite 7 weeks of no trips, without the organized sports, more and more people were getting on the river, more than we've ever seen before.
So what exactly is keeping the workers away? Kim at Dillon Dam Brewery has 3 theories.
I think it's anxiety of COVID, fear from COVID. Also, the housing market is not good for renters right now.
Many others agree with Kim's 3rd theory.
We're also struggling with the unemployment. There's still that $300 a week extra if people sit unemployment, so it doesn't really motivate people to go find a job yet.
Low wages don't help either, but Town of Dillon is taking the lead, paying entry-level employees $15 an hour this summer for the first time ever. Frisco's leaning that way too. Breckenridge most likely is not. Haley Littleton with the Town.
I think in those scenarios, we just reduce our services and reduce some of our programming. But, we are Breckenridge, so we always find a way.
Local housing is tight and rents astronomical. Wilderness Sports could be a model for creative solutions, though. They are converting their old consignment store into 3 workforce apartments. Ultimately, everyone hopes for a strong summer. But Mike from Sunshine knows local problems will not just vanish.
Let's get people back here to live and work and rebuild our community again before we start waving the tourist banners.
If you need a job or know someone who does, apply now. There are plenty of openings. Summit School Board went with the old instead of the new, appointing past board member Lisa Webster of Breckenridge to the empty 7th seat at last night's meeting. This appointment underscores the same split the board has suffered for months. Chris Alleman, Tracy Karish, and Kate Hudnut voted for Webster, saying her board experience from 2010 to 2015 is her best quality. Gloria Quintero, Consuelo Redhorse, and Isabel Rodriguez voted for Phyllis Rayner of Dillon, a lifetime educator they said would bring new perspective to the district. Hudnut, as board president, was the deciding vote. In sports, the Nuggets play the Pistons tonight at 6. The Rockies face the Reds at 6:40. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High Girls Soccer plays Palisade at home today. Tomorrow, Tigers Track and Field is in Glenwood, baseball is at Palisade, and girls soccer gets a rematch with Palisade away. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.